Welcome back, everyone, to Game Time Talk, and I'm here as always with my brother Chimike, and we're going to touch on quickly the rest of the games that happened this game week. And we want to start with the big boys, or we want to start
Chelsea West Ham. That was the first game of Saturday, right? Yeah, that was the first game.
Chelsea West Ham. You watch it?
No, I did not. But I'm going to. I will give this to Chelsea. Kudos. See, I think we actually overlooked Chelsea. Chelsea had actually a very good start to the season. They've won 3 games, drawn 1, and lost 1. People have actually overlooked their start to the season.
Yeah, are you about to give another fake Sancho assist?
With the fake Sancho. Sancho played well in the game. Simple. See, when someone plays well, I will give credit where credit is due. I don't have anything against. I love Sancho more than you, and you know this.
I don't know about
Sancho is my boy. I'm disappointed with his Sancho, to be honest. Where he played well against West Ham. Chelsea played well, as in they played beautiful against West Ham, which is what Enzo Mascara has promised them. And low key, how many? 5 games, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, 11 goals, 5 conceded. That is beautiful football right there. They're playing well.
Even Nico Jackson scoring 2 goals. Good on him for doing that.
Good for him. Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that for him.
So they're low key.
Kopama scored again. I don't know if he gave an assist. I think he only scored.
Ice only scored. Yeah.
Kopama. That was a good game of football. West Ham. Oh, people are disappointing me. I had these people up by 4th. Then I put them was 6th. I had them at 6th. I think they had them at 6th. And they are trying to embarrass me. I don't know what Lopetegui is doing. This was a time to change your people's minds about you after Wolves, but it's looking like they might sack you again and go back to
why they trying to change mind after Wolves? What happened in Wolves? You did a good job in Wolves.
You did a great job.
You did a good job in Wolves. You implemented it. No, they didn't sack him. He left. Yeah, because Wolves is doing exactly what they did to Lopetegui. They didn't listen to Gary O'Neill. Let me finish. When he joined Wolves were last, he kept them in the Premier League. Now he asked for resources at the end of the season. Wolves said no. Because and you know Wolves now, they sold their superstars. Exactly what they did. That's why Gary O'Neill is struggling now. He performed magic to keep them up last season. Now they want to keep on performing that magic. That's not how life works now. You have to at least invest. You have to invest. Difference because I feel Bournemouth can leave this game with their head held high because they created, as usual, because I think Bournemouth have created the second, before this game, they have created the second most chances this season, apart from Man City. So it shows that they know what they're doing. They know the way they want to play. And they created chances in this game. This is as in they had 19 shots, 6 on target, which is not bad. You have 6 shots on target, it's not bad.
Liverpool,
yeah, against Liverpool, it's not bad. But Liverpool took their own chances when it came. That is and towards the end of the game, I mean, I'm sure Bournemouth were like, you know what? I'm sure that they just. But the 3 goals from Liverpool were beautiful. The first goal, big mistake there from Kepa. Kepa shouldn't have come out for that ball. If he had stayed in his line,
Kepa is a dross.
No, Kepa made some good saves. Now you forget.
It doesn't mean he's not a dross. He's a dead baller. No, people are looking over the fact that guy cost 72 million for a goalkeeper, and he's been the worst person I've ever seen.
What do you mean by see? I don't like when you put the price tag of the player.
Why don't we?
Because it is not his fault.
What does the price tag mean? That he's meant to be like this star goalkeeper. Don't tell me when
Chelsea made a release clause. That is not just because Bilbao didn't want to sell him and Chelsea wanted him. So you made a release clause.
How does that
Kepa's fault?
So you don't expect better from Kepa. You didn't expect better from him when they bought him. This is what you're telling him.
Kepa is a 2-time Champions League winner.
Trash. See this guy? Get in the air dustbin and jump in. Because you're high as a kite. How many games did he play in that Champions League?
For Chelsea, the first season, we're talking about.
Was it Chelsea or Real Madrid? Who are talking about?
I said 2-time. That means I won it twice. Doesn't know what 2 times mean.
See, people, this is an example of what gaslighting looks like.
This
is happening right now. You are trying to gaslight me.
Is Kepa a 2-time Champions League winner?
So is many people. I'm saying So is let me look about the draws that is in all these teams. Who was in Chelsea's team and not playing a minute? No. There are people. Chimike, right? My brain is not thinking about it, but I'm going to.
There's a 2-time Champions League winner.
Chimike, there are people that are just in teams and they
Who?
Scott Carson is as one Champions League won. He won like 5 Premier Leagues. How many of them? How many games did he play?
Scott Carson is 40 years old.
No, I'm trying to say that you can be in a team.
No. That's a very different thing. That's a very different case.
How many games did he play?
Scott Carson,
For them,
we all know
How many games did he play in that Champions League run for Real Madrid?
Kepa played last season.
I hear dying on a Kepa hill. This is the deadest hill to die.
Kepa played 20 games last season. He
How many?
played 4 games in Champions League.
Please,
What are you talking about?
enter the trash too.
Before he got injured. Please stop, I beg.
Gaslighting. This is exactly what it looks like.
See, I'm not saying Kepa is great.
He's not even good.
Kepa is good. He's a good goalkeeper. I'm sure he's better than the 2 goalkeepers Chelsea have.
This boy is trying to gaslight me.
Let's move
I'm
on.
not letting. Let's move on to the Tottenham played. Not move on to the main people. Tottenham played Brentford.
Yeah.
Good goals for them to come in. I think it was Son Heung-min. Bernard Johnson is coming back on the haters that are causing him. I know he changed. He turned off his IG and all that, but now he has scored back to back in both games and gotten them a win in their cup game and also in this one. So good on him for coming back. But yeah, I think that was nothing much to speak on them. Those are not the main entertaining people that happened this weekend. They beat Brentford. Who cares? But yeah.
Wow. Sports fans care.
Oh, I mean, who even are sports fans?
Now moving on to the game of the week.
Yes.
Arsenal versus Manchester City.
2-2. That's why I'm going to ask you the thing. What do you think of the whole Haaland thing after the game with Arteta? Mm-hmm.
If you do it to a fellow player, I have no problem with it. I could give to player banter. One, you first when you scored at the end of the game, you threw the ball on someone's head.
Apparently.
Which should be a red card.
I'm going to tell you what I saw on that one too, because apparently they said there was a camera that followed both him and Gabriel throughout the game before that thing happened, and they saw that they were both doing things to themselves. So it was not like as if it just came out of nowhere. So
wait,
maybe
calm down. They were both. But did Gabriel how I put it now blindside him? Is the question I'm asking. Was he blind? Like I said, they were both doing things to themselves, right? Mm-hmm. So they were facing each other, right? Not when someone is at his back and you stone him a ball on the head. That is very wrong. That is cowardly. That is one. No, but you can't. That's my point. Yes, that is one. 2. If he had told Gabriel Jesus be humble, I'll say okay. 1, you told the coach be humble and tap him on the shoulder, dude. Because you are scoring goals and you have won Champions League and something does not mean that you have. That is very disrespectful. Because yes, it's very very disrespectful. If he had done it to Gabriel Jesus, then Gabriel Magalhaes, all those people, I don't really care. But when you do it to the coach, it's a different thing entirely. The coach did not come and tell you be humble, right? Did he? The coach didn't do that to you. When you do it to a coach, like I told you, so there's a chain of authority. Whether it's not your club, no doubt. Not your club, but you have to give that level of respect at the very least. It's because Mikel Arteta now, that's why.
No, it didn't.
If it was let's say a star Alex now, you can coach my time be humble.
That's not it. That's not it. Why is it? My issue with the whole thing, not even my issue, but it was, I could see it it is disrespectful, but me, in myself, I won't care if Haaland now, like you said this, you have to win the league. You have to score a lot of goals. You have to be, so when you tell someone to be humble, I say, okay, you backed your chance. You said be humble, you cleared them in the Emirates, you won the league, you did this, so disrespectful or not, you want your league, talk your shit, is all I can say in that kind of situation. See, I would think
there is difference between talking shit and talking shit. You can talk, see, no matter how long I'm talking shit came to England, I've just no one complain about it. I don't talk shit, you know that.
But how do we know that? I was asking your brother, I was like, how do we know Roy Keane never did this to someone?
Roy Keane did it to players, yes.
How do we know he never did it to a coach?
If you can find
I need to research that to make sure, because I won't be surprised.
Roy Keane was a player's fighter and fighting Sir Ferguson.
So why was he fighting his own coach?
Because Sir Ferguson was trying to sell him.
Mom, so if he can beat his own coach, why are we against it?
No, you can be disrespectful to your coach inside. We only know about that because Roy Keane that says after he left Manchester United.
But could it also be because media coverage is not the same then as in now?
No,
why can't you also
calm down? Wait now. Do you feel now? Now you know I go to left Man City, right? 100%. There was a clash between him and Pep Guardiola. Yes or no?
I'm guessing, yes.
Yes, because we know that now. Because after he left, his agents came out and said, "What happened? Guardiola didn't want him anymore." So after he left, there was a clash. I think the media coverage is different from how many years ago I got to left Man City. See, you can clash with your coach, as long as it's not aired out like how Eric Ten Hag and Sancho's team was aired out like public, like two stupid people. You can clash with your coach inside, yeah. But You do not clash with coaches outside. You do not. Roy Keane clashed with Ferguson. We only know that because it came out after. It came out after. Roy Keane was a fighter with players. This was normal. Roy Keane was a fighter with players. We could see it in his bonds. As in fact, the videos are there to show ourselves. I'm not sure he fought the. I'm not sure he ever insulted, or I'm not saying insulted, or disrespected a coach the way Haaland did that. But like I'm saying, it's because it is Arteta. That is why he
It's
did
because
that.
it's Arteta, definitely.
And that is disrespectful.
No,
if it was Ancelotti, he wouldn't do that.
I'm saying I understand or I agree it's disrespectful. I'm not even agreeing that it's not disrespectful. It's disrespectful, but my whole thing is just that if you can, as long as I'm going to check and make sure Roy Keane knows, because I'm like, if Roy Keane also did this, because that's my issue with people like saying, because I'm like, as long as you are also saying Roy Keane was disrespectful if he did it, I will check. If he ever did, I don't know. But if he did it and people are also saying, I'll say, okay, yeah, even, but not just because it's Haaland and it's Man City, people want to say it's disrespectful, and when it's Roy Keane, so United fans will not say it's not disrespectful. But that, by the way, let's actually talk about the game that happened. Arsenal, very good on them for like, coming back, no, coming back from 1-0 down. I mean, you need to see this free kick, Chiwike. Just before they scored the free kick, they put Doku on Gabriel. And I was just looking at them like, what are you guys doing? You guys know Gabriel is this people's threat in the air. And you put Doku to mark him. He lost him and Gabriel, that he missed the target. I'm like, okay, fair, you guys have been warned. They did it again. Now they put Kai Walker on him. I don't know what Kai Walker was there doing with him. Kai Walker, trash. I don't know what he was there doing with Gabriel at the corner. And they still dunked on his head. I'm like, I don't know how much good goal by Califury too. Good goal from him too. I don't know if it was a cross or a shot, but still a good goal nonetheless. But yeah, good on them for coming back. And then the whole Trossard situation, him kicking the, like, yeah, people can say don't spoil the flow of the game, this and that. But I'm like, there are rules and they're meant to be enforced. You already saw Declan Rice giving a red card the last, like, a few weeks ago when he did this in your own team. And you thought, oh, after you just committed an offense that some people might even say might even need a yellow card, but okay, you just committed an offense. They blew the whistle and you thought, yes, this is the time to kick the ball away. That was really stupid of Trossard. And I feel like many Arsenal fans don't really call him out on that because that was very ridiculous of him. Like, you just put your team on the back burner. They had to defend. They defended very well. And then at the last minute, that was my issue with Pep. Pep needed to bring on Grealish, Foden, and Rico Lewis should have started that game. He should have put them on closer, not at 80 something minutes. I think that's when they came on, or that's when Grealish came on. I'm like, you guys need people to shoot, people that can do 1-2, because these people are just sitting so tight in the box. People that can dribble, that's what you need at this time. And when they brought on Grealish, see, he helped them and they created a goal and they scored a goal. That's what I felt Pep was just doing to him. I'm like, take off Doku. Why did you take off Savinho? You didn't need to take him off. Take off Doku, he was smelling.
He took off Doku.
No, he took him off, but he took him off late. That's what I'm saying.
He took off Doku.
For Foden, Abi.
That was the first.
What time was it?
70 minutes.
I feel like you're taking these people were not. Doku was not doing anything in that game. He was not going to do anything in that game. Arsenal was sitting way too tight in the back. You needed Grealish to come on. You should have put on Grealish with Foden immediately. Bernardo Silva was smelly. When you cannot dribble Gabriel Jesus, I don't know what else to tell you. You're not a dribbler, clearly. I don't know what he was doing at the other side of the pitch, but yeah, that was my whole thing with City. And luckily for them, they were able to get out of there with 1 point. So I guess onto the Emirates.
To the Arsenal fans who feel that they were wrong, no, you were not wrong. A yellow card is a yellow card. I'm sorry to say. It's a yellow card. I wanted Arsenal to win this game so badly. I didn't even win. When I saw that Man scored in 90 plus 8, I was devastated. But that was I thought the yellow card was because when I saw it, I was not of complaining online. I'm like, I thought it was like maybe they gave him a yellow card in the 45 plus 8 and he kicked the ball to give a red card. Now that I'll say no, you can't do that. The referee should never do that. Even if because that is too quick to give you a red card, you can't just do that. But the yellow card in 35 minutes, the red card at the end of the first half, that's very possible. Yeah.
And they didn't give a yellow card for even the foul. They give a yellow card for kicking the ball.
But it's still yellow card.
No, I'm saying, they didn't give a yellow card for the foul.
He made the foul.
Yeah, they didn't give a yellow card for the foul. It's because he kicked the ball away.
You have gotten away with one. Why are you still pushing your luck? But
and they don't need to be frustrated because they were winning.
I mean, I felt Arsenal played a good game. Yes, they had to defend a lot because they were down to 10 men in the second half. I'm sure Man City dominated the second half as I will expect them to win against 10 men, to be honest.
They didn't no chances.
It was just a very good game between, let's be honest, some of the best teams in the Premier League right now. I don't think any team better than these two teams, to be honest. They're two of the best teams. They score goals, they defend well, they control games. So they're two of the best in the Premier League, and it was a game that, well, I would have loved for it to finish 11-11 so we can actually see how well, both teams can actually take on each other. Because 10 against 11 makes it a very dull game to watch at the end, because it now turns into prime Barcelona when they're just holding the ball and nobody else is doing anything.
Yeah.
But that's a good game. We'll look forward to next week. See what happens.
So that is us for this week. And like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Do it. And we'll see you in the next one. All right.